Check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it, check it out, check it, check it, check it out, check it.
Hey, welcome back to Cooking with Chef Pup. It's been a minute or so, but today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be making some beef and broccoli. All right. Right now I have a piece of flank steak here. I did cleaned up on both sides. I got rid of most of the fat. I'm going to keep just a little bit. All right. But now what I want to do with this right now, I want to cut it into thin slices. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to cut it on the bias. If you don't know what that means, it's just a slant. But I want to cut them into thin slices. And you see what I'm doing here? And this will be able for this meat to actually cook real quick. All right. So I'm going to continue slicing this up in thin slices, and then we're going to be moving on to the marinade. So guys, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. All right, now it's time for the marinade. Now what I got here now in here, I have oyster sauce. 1/4 cup of oyster sauce. And to that, I'm going to add chicken bouillon. These come in cubes or you get in the powder. All right, I had them in the cubes. I had to crush them up. So I'm going to add that to it. And I don't have rice wine vinegar, but I'm substituting it with regular wine, cooking wine, dry white wine. Okay. And next, I have some cornstarch that I'm going to add to it. Get all out of there. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And now I have some water here. Add the water to it. Yeah. Let's get it going. Now you got to give this a nice good mix. Make sure that the cornstarch is all dissolved. All right. Okay, and that's it of the sauce. That's it. Add the rest of the water. All right. And this is the sauce. That is pretty good. But you know something? I'll be right back because I have another ingredient that I want to go into this here. So y'all guys stay tuned. I'll be right back. And the other ingredient that I want to add to it is 1 teaspoon of white sugar. I think I need another teaspoon, and I'm going to add another teaspoon of white sugar. I don't want it too sweet, but everybody's different. You don't have to add the sugar. I'll put in the notes, sugar's optional. And we're going to leave it as that. All right, so we got the flank steak marinating for about 30 minutes, and we got the sauce done. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to get the cooktop ready and the wok. All right, so y'all guys stay tuned because I'll be right back. All right, what we're going to do now, we're going to make the marinade. All right, as you can see, I got it all nice and sliced up real thin. And we're going to make the marinade for that. Okay. So, what I'm going to need, I am going to need 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. All right. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And then we're going to have, I got some toasted sesame oil. And I'm going to need 1 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. Before we put that in, I want to put the dry ingredients in first because I'm going to need 1 teaspoon of cornstarch and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So we get that all in here. There. That in there. And now the 1 teaspoon of sesame. You don't need a lot of the sesame oil. It's very, very flavorful. Okay, now, what you got to do with this here, you got to get this nice and mixed up here. All right. That smells so delicious. Get it all nice and mixed up. Now, after I finish with this here, I'm going to put it into the refrigerator for about 20 minutes to a half an hour. Now, I'm going to add the beef to it. All right? This is like I said, you get your hands on. Get it all up in there. Out of the way. And just start giving a nice, good mix. Make sure it's all covered. All right? So, I'm going to finish up this. All right? And I'll be back. And as soon as we get back, we're going to make the sauce. All right, so y'all guys stand by because don't go nowhere because I'll be right back. All right, so what we're going to do now, I have my broccoli here. All right, it's fresh, but I froze it. I cut it up and I froze it. Now, what I'm going to do now is we're going to steam it. All right, so let's get the steaming. And I also have a bowl here with some ice and water. That is to stop the cooking process. I just want my broccoli to be nice and bright green. So what I'm going to do, my oven going here. Oh, wrong one. Okay, let's go here. And let's get the boost. Sometimes I forget how to use this stove here. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to place the broccoli in. All right. Now, I'm not trying to cook them fully through. I just want to get the rawness off of them, of the broccoli. All right. So, that's all I want to do. Like I said, for about, give or take about 2-3 minutes. Maybe more because they're frozen. All right, so I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. All right, this broccoli has been cooking for about 2-3 minutes. As you can see, it's a nice bright green color. So what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to put some kind of glove on. Let's see. Yes. To get it out because it has to go into the ice bath. In fact, let me just pour it out. Uh-oh. No more runaway. I got runaways here. All right. Got it all out. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a spoon. I don't know if I use my hands. Just get it soaked all up in there. Let it cool down. And now what I'm going to do with this here, I'm going to set it aside, all right? All right, the next step that we're going to be doing, we're going to be making the rice. But everybody knows how to make rice. So I'm going to make the rice, but I'll be back when we start cooking the stir fry, the beef and broccoli. All right, we are ready to stir fry. Okay, we have the sauce here, which I'm going to give it a nice little mix because the cornstarch and the baking soda likes to settle on the bottom. So I'm going to give it a nice little mix here. All right. And now what we want to get 2 to 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Enough right there. Now, this is going to go real quick. Now, I want to bring this temperature up. And I got 2 teaspoons of garlic, minced garlic. All right, once I start seeing it start smoking, that's when it's time to put the garlic in. All right, so I'll be right back when this oil starts to smoke. All right, I'm going to add, I added, like I said, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of vegetable cooking oil. Now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Get that out the way. All right. Just to get it fragrant. Everybody's stove is different. This is a great stove here. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my marinated steak. Get my steak up in there. Out of the way, start breaking it up. Now I am going to bring my temperature up now. Start stir frying. Remember, I did use flank steak. It's a very thin piece of steak. And I did clean it up a little bit. Not much, but... And this has been marinating in the refrigerator. I recommend, 20 minutes overnight would be better. But I had it in there for a couple hours at least. Let's just do 20 minutes. Bringing the temperature up even more. Because what you want to do is you just want to get the sear on your meat. Alright. So I'm going to finish searing this off, guys, and I'll be right back with the next step. Okay, I finished sauteing the beef. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add my broccoli. Make sure your broccoli is drained off. Good. Alright, broccoli's going in. Here we go. Get it all nice and coated. Whew. Doesn't this look delicious? Keep it moving. Can't lose none of this. Get back in there. Good look. That is delicious. Now, that's good. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add the sauce. Sauce has gone in. That out of the way. And here we go. There we go. These little bits of pieces. Give it a nice good mix. Bring the temperature up some more. All right. It looks really good. All right, so I'm going to finish this up and I'll be back when I plate. So don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. All right, it's time to plate now. This looks so delicious. I already tasted it. It tastes delicious. So first things first, let's get some rice going here. All right. Okay. Got the rice. And then we got the beef and broccoli. And also make sure you get some of that sauce. Some of that broccoli. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to top it off with some sesame seeds. This is optional. You can also do scallions, microgreens, anything you want to put on top. All right. All right. Let's start the digging here. All right. See what's going on here. I need some more broccoli. Ooh, that's too hot. Oh my God. This is better than a Chinese restaurant. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh man. There's nothing like having a glass of wine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is freaking good, to be honest with you. This is really, really good. But anyway, if you like this video, give me thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. I just want to let you know the video was taken with the Meta Ray-Ban glasses, the AI glasses, all right? So, I hope you like the video. Tell your friends and family about cooking with Chef Puff, and I definitely see you on the next video. Bye.